Hi, welcome Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So today's video, we're looking at the week of September 21st through 27th, 2025. It's a weekly tarot reading for all the fire signs. So that would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So let's see what's going on for the fire signs out there for the upcoming week of September 21st through 27th. We'll see what's going on. I'm excited to add these weekly element readings to the channel. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I had to wait till my schedule calmed down and I was done traveling for the summer. So now we're ready to go. So, as always, take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. And I am trying to grow the channel. My goal would be to grow it a good bit by the end of the year. So please hit that like button so that other firesides will see this reading and it will get it out to more people. And please hit the subscribe button so that you'll get future videos that I put out. So let's see. I know that the September energy has been pretty intense so far. So let's see what's going on for all fire signs. So, what is going to be the energy for fire signs for the week of September 21st through 27th, 2025 for the fire signs? It's going to be the energy for all fire signs for the week of September 21st, 27th, 2025. Okay, so let's see what's going on. All right. So we've got the Six of Pentacles, the Tower, Judgment, Page of Wands, the Devil, Three of Cups, and we've got the Nine of Wands. That Nine of Wands has been coming up a lot lately in the readings. So is the Three of Cups. All right, so let's see what's going on. So for you fire signs going into the week of 21st of September, there is you've got, let's see, three major arcana in this spread. So that's a lot for a small spread to have three major arcanas in here. So it looks like you're coming into the week. It's sort of like something huge is going on for you. It's like a big wake up call is going on. And you've got the Judgment card coming into, and that's in the past position. So it's either already happened or it is happening, but something big is happening for you. Something big is unfolding. It kind, like I said, like a wake up call is coming in. Um, I'm I'm feeling that it could be downloads of information, like the divine giving you downloads either through your dreams or visions. But I feel like there's some angelic help with this. Like it's kind of like it's a wake up call of information and they're helping to bring this information to you. So it could be through synchronicities or something like that, but there's definitely some kind of wake up call going on. So pay attention to your dreams, fire signs, and like I said, you might have visions or synchronicities or something going on, but there's definitely something big is happening for you. And that's in the past. So it's like you're already in that energy coming into the week. And it might have happened for you already leading into the 21st, but maybe it hasn't and it's right about to come in. But that's what's going on in the past. It's kind of like a wake up call's happening for you. So in the current energy, I've got the Six of Pentacles. So it's kind of like you are in this energy of kind of like taking, like not evenly distributed. So you're in this energy of having to kind of fight for your pentacles. It's kind of like taking scraps from somebody is a way to put it, not evenly distributed, taking scraps. And you're not happy about that, obviously. And the situation is, I think what's happening is this situation of taking scraps and not being balanced, because I'm hearing the word balance. So I don't think it's so much like material things. Oh, no, this is itchy. material things like scraps that way, but I feel it's like balanced, like things aren't balanced in the situation. And it's going to lead to this, the Tower card, because it's not balanced. So you're going to get to a point, and this isn't the current energy. So it's going to cause a tower because things are unbalanced. And the Tower card is like what I feel is it's like a shocking change for the better. But that's what this is. It's downloads that are coming in for you, information coming in is to help you with this process, to help get you out of this unbalanced situation. And you see, he's got a over here, he's holding it, for like justice, the scales. But it's like it hasn't been balanced. And I'm hearing it hasn't been balanced for a long time. And these downloads that you've been getting in the past that have been coming in of information and something big, it's like something big happening. It's to help give you information to bring in this tower since things haven't been balanced. And what's going to happen is it's going to force like I said, it's going to force the unbalanced situation to stop and balance to come in. But it's going to be a shocking change for the better for you. And then this is also current energy. So the atmosphere is Page of Wands. So it's kind of like you're taking a step forward. It's like a small step, a small forward step into something passionate, new beginning. So it's kind of like just a baby step forward. And that's all happening in the current energy. So what I'm talking about now, the unbalance, the tower happening, and then the swords, or the Page of Wands, I'm sorry. So it's like you're taking a step forward in a passionate new beginning to help rebalance your situation. And it's just a baby step. So it's like you're taking that first step, like, doing whatever you need to do. So you're not at the end of it yet. It's not balanced yet. You're not at the end of the path, but you're taking that first step onto the path to make that change. And I feel like the divine is watching over you with this. For some reason in this reading, and usually when I see this card, I don't feel this way, but I'm really being drawn right now to the angel in the card. So I definitely feel like, there is some angelic help for you that's helping to guide you. And that's what the downloads are for, is to kind of help give you information to make this happen. So you're taking, baby steps forward, taking that first step forward. But in the past, you had to get that downloads and kind of that confidence to be able to make the change. Because I feel like this has been going on for a while and you just haven't been, had the courage or whatever, or been in a position where you felt confident to make this step forward. But now it's happening. And a lot of it's because the tower happened. Um, and that's what's, pushing you to take that step forward. Like now that the tower happened, you can take that step forward for a passionate new beginning. But it's just a baby step. So it's the very beginning. So it might take a while to go through this process of rebalancing your life. So in getting out of whatever wasn't balanced, it might, take a few months or up to a year for this to all, transpire. But you're taking that first step right now. And then in the near future, you've got the Devil card. So I feel like you definitely need to be careful about getting into low vibrational energy with this, or having low vibrational thoughts or behaviors. And it's going to be easy in a way to fall back into the old patterns. It's like when you try to make a positive change in your life, sometimes it can be really hard to like let go of the past patterns that you're so comfortable with, even if they were lower vibrational and toxic, because you were, comfortable with those patterns. It made it very, it made it kind of familiar, even though it wasn't good for you. So just be careful in the near future. I feel like there might be some testing going on where you might be tempted to kind of fall back into the unbalanced situation, or fall back into that unbalanced situation. So just be very careful about that and stay strong. Stay strong about it. And I think because there's like angelic help behind you, I feel like that's going to help push you through this. But it might be a little bit in the near future, you might waver a little bit. It's kind of like you're taking that first step forward, that passion, new beginning to rebalance your life and rebalance the situation. But you might have a few moments of feeling like you're teetering on the old, faltering a little bit, like you might have a few moments of feeling like you're losing your confidence about moving forward and you're tempted to go back to the old pattern and to the old situation that's unbalanced. But don't do that. Don't do hold strong, because the cards I have for advice from the universe is this. So this is you right here. You're beat up, fire sign. You're tired of, the unbalanced. I'm going to pull it over here so you can see it. Tired of the unbalanced situation. You've got like one fight left in you. You've been through it and you're done with it. You're done with the situation. Just like, you're leaning on that staff and you're just tired of it. You're done with it. You've been through a lot of battles. This has been going on for a long time with this situation, and you're done with it. You're tired of it. So hang in there, because what's coming up is a much lighter energy. So it's like once you get through this kind of test and you get through this point of where you might feel tempted to fall back into the old and the old patterns and the lower vibrational, behaviors or thoughts or feelings. And I feel like what I'm hearing is eternal. So it's like eternally feeling low vibrational within yourself, like feeling like you're not good enough, or feeling like you can't do this, or you don't deserve better. That kind of negative self-talk, that's what I'm feeling is going to be your biggest struggle. And that's what might make it tempting to go back to the old unbalanced pattern, because of that negative self-talk, or the way you're feeling about yourself is low vibrational and negative. But be careful that, like, don't do that, basically. When you start feeling yourself, thinking about yourself in that way, or having those type of thoughts, put a stop to it right away, because what's coming is you've got this 3 of Cups. So there is a celebration coming once you get past that point of, this point. Once you get past like this kind of testing point, the low vibrational testing point. Yeah, definitely. Once you get past that, you're going to go into this more happy, lighter energy of celebration. But I feel like it's going to take a little while to go through this process. So, and that could be another reason why you might be tempted to go back to the old situation, or because, this might take a few months up to a year to fully go through this process. And it might get, tiring, and it might feel overwhelming at times, but hang in there, because you've got this 3 of Cups coming for you. It's a much lighter energy than what you've been through. And it's like, coming out, like once you get through it and you're on the other side, it's going to be happy. It's going to be a cause of celebration, much lighter energy, positive energy. But beware of that negative self-talk about yourself, because it's like those old thoughts about yourself in your head is what could sabotage you in this. So be very careful. And I'm hearing a lot of those that self-talk of feeling like you're not good enough, and you don't, you don't deserve better and all that. That's coming from like past traumas, past experiences, but that's not true at all. And I feel like I just keep going back to the angels, like, and I'm hearing right now that, the angels are with you to guide you, your spirit guides, your off-worlder, other dimensional beings. They're all there to help guide you through this process. And they're the ones that kind of started, putting these downloads to you to help you make this move out of this unbalanced situation into something better. So it looks like you're just getting into the process of getting out of it, taking that first step forward. And like I said, it might take a while, and it might be kind of a rough process. It might be, tempting to go back at times to the old unbalanced situation, but don't do that, because coming on the other end of it, when you get through it and you're on the other side, it's going to be much better for you, much lighter energy, much more positive, and it's going to be a cause of celebration. And I feel like it's going to really make a big change in your life for the better, and really put you in a good spot. So, wow, that's a really deep reading of fire signs, but just hang in there. I mean, I mean, it might be tempted to regress back to the old situation, but don't, because it looks like on the other side, it's gonna be so much better. And you have it. I mean, you might feel exhausted and tired of it and done with this situation, but you do have one fight left. So you do have some energy left in you to get out of it. So don't, even when you're feeling overwhelmed, just remember that you've got the energy to get through it. You got one last fight in you to get through it, and you'll get through it. You've got the energy for one last fight, and you're going to get through it. So even when you feel exhausted, just keep that in mind. So that's what I have for you, fire signs. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and thank you for joining me. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.